On Monday, West Virginia Governor Jim Justice responded to a killing of a K-9 officer and a spate of shootings in Charleston, West Virginia. The K-9 officer, named Axel, was killed on Saturday while reportedly helping his human partner subdue an armed suspect. The mayor of Charleston, Amy Schuler Goodwin, has since ordered flags to fly at half-staff. Justice, when asked for comment about the tragedy and increasing violence, decried the killing of Axel and blasted the Defund the Police movement, calling it irrational. Increased street crime has become a hot-button issue heading into the midterm elections, with Republicans accusing Democrats of harming support of law enforcement and enacting lax felon-friendly bail laws. Democrats have countered that GOP support of the Second Amendment has driven a rise in gun crime. Justice, an ex-Democrat who joined the Republican Party during former President Trump's term in office, has been a consistent critic of the police defunding movement.
WCHS and Fox 11.
Thank you, Governor. I'm wondering if you could take a moment, being the governor of the state and, of course, a very well-known dog lover, about the incident which happened in Charleston over the weekend and the loss of a K-9 officer. And generally speaking, the rash of shootings happening in the state's capital city over the past couple of weeks. The mayor has come out and says that she's sick of it and something has to be done. I know you've got bigger fish to fry when you deal with the entire state, but since you work in the Kanawha Valley and in Charleston, just wondering if you can give your take on what happened with the K-9 officer and, generally speaking, your view of things from the Capitol about how things are going downtown just a few blocks away. Thank you, sir.
Well, you know, Kenny, I surely don't know the inner workings of city government down in the middle of Charleston. You know, there were all the workings, you know, but you know, this day and time, we've got to do more than just really talk about stuff. And, you know, this is a tragedy beyond belief, and there's no question, you know, that this great man, you know, all the wonderful stuff that you know has been done, you know, especially from the standpoint of looking after. I know, you know, Kenny, you're a big time dog lover, so am I, you know, but it's just tragic. I mean, it's tragic beyond belief, and this officer, you know, it's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, I really don't know what to say other than the family and all the loved ones and everything, and all these comrades and everything. It's just tragic beyond all comparison, you know, and from the standpoint, you know, that, you know, in regard to the dog and everything, it's just not good. Now, so with all that being said, you know, I sympathize with the gentleman. I sympathize with, you know, the man that works so closely to these dogs and everything. There's far too many shootings going on all across this land. But when you think about shootings in Charleston, West Virginia, in our homeland, it really, really is disturbing. You know, I'm sure that, you know, Mayor Goodwin is doing, you know, everything that she knows that she can do, you know, and I'm sure that there's a lot of folks doing the same thing, but that isn't good enough, is it? We got to do more. And these silly, just thoughts that people come up with, defund the police and everything is I can't fathom. I just cannot fathom somebody coming up with that thought and thinking that's a rational thought, you know, but that's where we were, you know, a year ago. Now, people have been trying to walk that back over and over and over, have they not? You know, but you know, the net of the whole thing is too many shootings. Got to do something about it other than talk about it. We absolutely need to support our men and women that are brave people that run to the fire and protect us in our police forces every day. This is a tragedy beyond belief. You know, when when one of our canine experts, really the dog, is killed in a situation and by somebody that was a felon. I mean, it's just I don't know. At the end of the day, I really believe this and believe it with all in me. We want to do more to help from a correction standpoint. We want to try to rehabilitate folks and everything in every way, to where they can come back into productive work life and everything for all of us. I am 1,000% behind all that, but at the same time, I truly believe just turning people back out on the streets, and I don't know that this was the case whatsoever, but turning people right back on the streets like New York City is doing every day, over and over and over, is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard of in my life. And in West Virginia, if we get to the point in time where we're overcrowded and whatever it may be with our correctional facilities, instead of turning people back, what we need to be doing is building more jails. That's just all there is to it, And this beautiful comrade of all of us, Axel, is going to be missed, and I'm sure he did a wonderful, wonderful job, and he was loved, and it's a shame. So I hate to go on and on, but I'm pretty passionate about all that, Kenny, and you know that.